And he was there to get a vital touch.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And he's surging through. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Costa Curta gets across to intercept that.
Threads one in.
That has been cut short. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Haaland was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Adams calmly anticipates.
Good ball over the top.
Now it's Haaland. Lovely, now that...
Tries a shot! It's there!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And the shot! It's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So that's two now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Shot a goal!
Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Looking for options for movement. Knocks it into space. Tries to play it through. He's picked his way through.
Van Nistelrooy.
Pass somewhat off target.
Hazard looking to penetrate opposition lines.
Adams. Now it's Haaland. Beckham. And it's been played through. That's a good...
Can he finish? And yes, it's there!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Madrid get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Ah, he made it look predictable.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Mbappe was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
Haaland. Oh no, what has happened here?
Tries to pass it through. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Sneijder.
Now this could be a chance. And Van Nistelrooy! And he hits the net. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
So the lead now is 2.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Well read, nice interception. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Mbappe! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Here's the header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Madrid have it back and can go again. Beckham. Serginho cuts out the pass. Nicely weighted ball. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Hazard. Now it's Haaland. Oh, nicely intercepted. Looking for the... And the finish! Off the post! Cafu. Looking to play him in. Now it's Mbappe. Always onto this. Hernandez. And the referee brings the first half to a close.
Se acaban los primeros 45 minutos con los nuestros por delante. Esperemos que siga así en el segundo tiempo.
And the action is back on the way.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Schneider, who does have an assist to his name.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, super find. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Plays a sharp little ball here. Mbappe. Cross to the back post. And that's the keeper's ball. Adams makes the interception. Nice looking ball. Now it's Mbappe. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Can he get it through? Oh, played right into his path. Cleared without complication. Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape.
And Van Nistelrooy!
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Schneider couldn't squeeze it through. And it's been played through. Bayer gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Schneider, and he's intervened well there. Mbappe looking to get on the end of this. Chance! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now that's well seen too. Oh, this looks sharp. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
The ball has bounced loose. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Just 1 in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Oh, he's found support out wide. No, that's been intercepted. Costa Curta. Schneider. Van Nistelrooy. That is a great pick out. And he's managed to get free. Chance for a shot! He scores! Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Madrid take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two.
Palmer! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
And it's made its way to him. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's picked out the run. He's found a way through. Can he finish? Yep, it's a corner. Beckham, the regular corner taker. Oh, it's come loose. That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Beckham. Cafu made a surge from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Costa Curta spots it and intercepts. And it's Totti. Van Nistelrooy. Great vision. Van Nistelrooy unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Tries to thread one through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
Madrid have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution.
Serán sustituidos por
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
el dorsal 17. Habrá
Aimed beyond the defence. That is a crunching tackle. Totti. And this is Van Nistelrooy. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer. Your reflections then, Jim? Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Oh, what a mistake!
Threads one in.
Oh, well played. That's really well cleared. Van der Vaart is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. It's hard to overlook the presence of Tony Adams at the back here, Peter.
Yeah, well, he's dominant, isn't he, and uncompromising and courageous. Those are the sorts of words you always apply to him.
Yeah, and his reading of the game means he was always a step ahead of the opposition. He's surprisingly quick too, you know. It will be a massive challenge to get the...
Oh, he's been caught napping! Tries to pass it through. Beckham. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Tries a shot! And it's a goal! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So, a breakthrough already.
That's a little off target. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Palmer. That has been cut short. No, that's been intercepted. That is ended up in no man's land. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that is expertly dealt with. And smartly reclaimed. Well, that pass isn't the best. No, it's come to nothing. Adams. And it's been played through. He is through here. That could have... Van Nistelrooy!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now who's going to be first to this? Tries to play it through. Nicely spread. Now it's Hullet. He's picked his way through.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's
big chance, must be! Oh, it's a clear foul, and the referee's got a decision to make. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Adams has been given a red card for the denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
David
Beckham, an individual masterpiece. Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Madrid are doing decent chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Turns and goes back. Now it's Haaland. He's through here. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
And that pass just didn't quite work.
And he shoots!
He's keen, determined to have his say.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Corner number 2 then.
And the shot! Had a swing, but it wasn't to be.
Yeah, quick thinking and the right choice for me, but that was difficult to get right.
And this is Hullet.
Look at the space here. That's brave goalkeeping, really decisive.
He stood his ground brilliantly until he actually needed to act, and everything he did there was spot on.
Haaland was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
And he's in on shot at goal! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Oh, Peter, it's a lovely piece of deception in shaping to whack it and then opting for a lovely little lob.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. A case now of complete bullish header! Sticks it away! And they're at it again in double quick time! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Madrid are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Palmer puts a cross in. Nicely shaped ball. Totti.
Great vision.
Beckham.
Chance for a shot! He has done it! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And that is that.
Madrid have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating.